Theatre Royal. The very name summons up something of grandeur and eloquence, and it was. Hosted by Laurence Olivier, these big-name productions also included the creme de la creme of acting talent, from John Gielgud, Ralph Richardson and Orson Welles, to Trevor Howard, Michael Redgrave and Olivier himself. They were based on works by the world's leading authors, among them Charles Dickens, Henry James, Oscar Wilde and Anton Chekhov. These are but a few of whose company we shall be keeping as we raise the curtain on our first instalment of theatrical history.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes, Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Some weeks ago, I introduced for the first time in this series a play based on a short story by Bret Harte. Today I've turned to the same author and chosen another of his famous stories of the West. I'm going to play the same role I played before, that of Oakhurst the gambler. So now I'm going to tell you Bret Harte's story of The Luck of Roaring Camp. There was commotion in Roaring Camp. It couldn't have been a fight, for in 1850 that was not novel enough to have called together the whole settlement. Not only the ditches and claims were deserted, but Tuttle's grocery had even contributed its gamblers. The whole camp was collected before a rude cabin on the outer edge of the clearing. Conversation was carried on in a low tone, but the name of a woman was frequently repeated. It was a name familiar enough in the camp, Cherokee Sal.
Say, I reckon it's kind of tough on poor old Sal coming on her like this. Not another woman to help her this side of Red Dog, you know.
Ain't no better than she ought to be, that's true, but doggone it, somebody ought to do something for her. You go in there, Stumpy, and see what you can do. You've had experience of them.
Yeah, go on, Stumpy. It's up to you. Just can't leave her lie there. Go on in, see what you can do.
Well, if you think that's right.
Of course it's right, man. It's your plain duty to go and help her. You're the only married man among us.
Well, if that's what you think.
Yeah, sure, he's a man. Go on, Stumpy. You go on in.
Well, gentlemen, any bets on the result? I'll lay a 5-3 Sal pulls through. Any takers?
Done, Oakhurst, the same odds of a kid.
5-3, sir. Any side bets on the sex of the child?
2-1, it's a boy.
Well, let's hope it isn't that. One female's more than enough for Roaring Camp. What about the color of its hair?
I'll lay you 5-1 as black as your hat, Oakhurst, like Cherokee Sal.
I'll take that. $20. It's fair, like Kanaka Joe was.
Well, we shall soon know, gentlemen. You hear that?
Good old Cherokee Sal, she's done it.
The camp rose to its feet as one man. It was proposed to explode a barrel of gunpowder, but in consideration of the situation of the mother, better counsels prevailed, and only a few revolvers were discharged. It was just as well, for whether owing to the rude surgery of the camp or for some other reason, Cherokee Sal was sinking fast. Within an hour, she had climbed that rugged road that led to the stars, and so passed out of Roaring Camp, its sin and shame, forever.
Poor old Sal. She made a good fight of it, but I guess the cards was just stacked against her.
Yeah, I reckon that's right. But what happens to the kid now? Guess it'll die, won't it?
It has an even chance, I'd say. What do you think, Stumpy?
I don't know. Hey, maybe we can pull it through on milk.
But there ain't no cows here about, as I know of.
There's an ass down the gully just to give 'em milk. Maybe that'll do. Well, it ain't nothing else.
Say, Stumpy, could we go and see him now?
Well, no reason why not. You won't be disturbing Sal anymore. I was thinking that maybe we ought to take a collection for the kid or
That's
something.
good.
A good idea. And everyone who wants to take a look at the child must put something in the hat. This way, gentlemen, and have your contributions.
Okay, that's fine.
The door of the hut was opened, and the anxious crowd of men who had already formed themselves into a queue entered in single file. Beside the low bunk or shelf on which the figure of the mother was starkly outlined below the blankets stood a pine table. On this a candle box was placed, and within it, swathed in...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?